What up, Knicks fans? Before we get into the latest news and rumors surrounding the Knicks, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel because NBA trade season is here. We've already seen the first trade of the year so far. The Celtics and the San Antonio Spurs making a move, and more moves are going to happen, and we're going to break it down here on the channel. We're putting out videos every single day on the latest Knicks news and rumors, so if you're looking for a one-stop shop that helps you stay up to date on everything surrounding the Knicks, hit that big red button and help us get to 16,000 subs. We're less than 250 away. You love the Knicks? Lock us in. Hit that big red button. We're talking trades in today's video because the trade rumors surrounding the New York Knicks are heating up. I'm your host, Marshall Green. You're watching New York Knicks Now. Let's get into it. The latest trade rumors surrounding the Knicks focus on Zach Lavine, OG Anunoby, Bamba and Buddy Hield. My job is to grab all of the trade rumors out there. We talk about them, I give you my take, and we talk about how likely they are. But first, I think it is most important to realize what the Knicks have as trade ammunition to use as the trade deadline is just about a month away. Remember, the Knicks are loaded with first-round draft picks. That is the best currency to have when it comes to making trades in the NBA. The Knicks have potentially 4 first-round picks in 2023. We'll break those down in a second. Some of them are protected, so we'll talk about that. They have 1 first-round pick in 2024, 2 first-round picks in 2025, and 11 first-round picks in the next 7 years. So if the Knicks want to make a move that has them sending out first-round picks and getting back players, they can absolutely do that with the picks that they have. These are the 3 protected picks that they have coming up in the 2023 NBA draft. They obviously have their own first-round pick, but they also own the rights to the Dallas Mavericks pick, which is top 10 protected, the Detroit Pistons, which is top 18 protected, and the Washington Wizards, which is top 14 protected. What does that mean? If the Mavericks pick falls at pick 11, goes to the Knicks. If it falls at pick 9, it goes to the Mavericks, so on and so forth with the Pistons and Wizards as well. First person we're going to talk about is Zach Lavine because he's the one with the most star power, and he is the one that I feel like the rumors are hottest around. The report is that the Knicks and a lot of other teams, big market teams, are looking at Zach Lavine, and if the Bulls decide to blow it up, they are going to be interested. This is what HoopsHype had to say about Zach Lavine. They said, if the Chicago Bulls make Lavine available before the trade deadline, rival executives are keeping an eye on several teams who could have interest in trading for him, including the Knicks, Lakers, Mavericks, and Heat. The Knicks have plenty of draft picks they can offer, along with salaries to reach Lavine's salary. Lavine is good, no doubt about it. If you look at his stats throughout his career, he's almost a 50-40-90 guy. Shoot 50% from the field, 40% from downtown, and almost 90% from the free throw line. But it's not all good things, in my opinion, about Zach Lavine. He's had multiple knee surgeries. He makes a lot of money. And to get a player like Lavine and build up to that salary that he makes, we'll show you the contract in a second, you're going to have to include a lot of players, and the Bulls are going to want young pieces back. And I am not including Quentin Grimes in a trade for Zach Lavine. I want the Knicks to develop Quentin Grimes. I think they have hit on a star in Quentin Grimes. That's the type of player I think he can be. I think he is the second most winning basketball player on this team. I think Brunson plays the most winning brand of basketball, but I think Quentin Grimes is right there, and he showed you that in the last 14 games he's played in the season. In those 14 games, he's averaging 15 points per game while shooting 48% from the field and 42% from downtown. He doesn't need the ball to be effective. He's an elite defender on that side of the court. He picks up the other team's best offensive player every single night. He's an elite player off the ball. He runs off screens. He backdoor cuts. You've seen the continuity and familiarity him and Jalen Brunson have built up already. I think Quentin Grimes could be the 2 guard in this Knicks backcourt for the next 10, maybe even 15 years in the NBA. Zach Lavine, though, we know is an all-star in this league, averaging 22 points per game, shooting 46% from the field and 38% from downtown. No doubt, Zach Lavine is a walking bucket. This is a guy that can come in and give you 30 any single night. He gets buckets. That's what he does. Zach Lavine is that guy. But the thing is, do you want to give up a young piece like Quentin Grimes? Because if I'm the Chicago Bulls, I'm not trading Zach Lavine to the New York Knicks unless I can get Quentin Grimes. Because does a package of Emmanuel Quickley, Obi Toppin, and a couple first-round picks get it done? It might. I don't know. But if I'm the Bulls, I want a guy like Quentin Grimes on my team in return in a trade from Zach Lavine. The biggest thing that's the holdup for me for Zach Lavine is the fact that he makes so much damn money. Just signed that maximum 5-year extension. He's 27 years old right now. So 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Do I want to be paying a 31-year-old Zach Lavine that has had multiple knee surgeries $49 million? The answer is no. I do not want Zach Lavine on my basketball team making $49 million in 2026. I want to build with Quentin Grimes. I seriously think he is a special, special player. I'll ask you, though, because this show is not all about me. I want to take the pulse of the real ones out there right now. Would you, right there, would you include Quentin Grimes in a trade for Zach Lavine? Let me know what you think. Type Y for yes, type N for no. I want all the real ones to sound off right now. I want to give a big shout out to today's sponsor, Fume. Today's Knicks Now show is sponsored by Fume. Go to tryfume.com/chatsports. Be smart. Don't start and kick the habit and put it out before it puts you out. Fume is a natural diffusive device that uses plants and behavioral science to help you trade out your negative habit for a positive one. Fume is not a vape. It's a non-electronic device designed to transform your negative habits. Instead of pods filled with potentially harmful chemicals like a vape, Fume uses cores infused with plants like peppermint and cinnamon for delicious natural flavors. Fume's new version 2 model is a snappy and tactile with an adjustable airflow dial and a magnetic end cap. Your fingers will always have something to do. It's Fume's goal to make switching easy, and it's even enjoyable. They have thousands of 5-star reviews from other people just like you who've successfully switched when other solutions just didn't work. Head to tryfume.com/chatsports and use code chatsports to save 10% off when you get the Journey Pack today. The Journey Pack comes with 3 unique flavors and the new version 2 Fume to help you kickstart your positive habits. That's tryfum.com/chatsports. Tryfum.com/chatsports. The box is awesome. The device is super slick, easy to hold in your hand. Get started today. Go to tryfum.com/chatsports. That is tryfum.com/chatsports and use the code chatsports for 10% off. The next player we're talking about in today's show is OG Anunoby, the guard forward for the Toronto Raptors. We've talked about him a couple times on this show, but Bleacher Report recently put out an article and listed OG Anunoby as a trade target for the Knicks. And I get it. No doubt about it. OG is a guy that could play defense. He can get you buckets. He's averaging almost 19 points per game this year. This is a guy that would fit excellently with the New York Knicks. Because when you look at what he does what the Knicks need. They need more shooting on the outside. They need more perimeter defense. They need more rough and rugged guys. Guys that can just sit in that stance and in a chair on defense and take away the other team's number one option on the court. Shooting 47%, 19 points per game, 6 rebounds. He's a big guy. He plays defense. He might be the Knicks' best perimeter defender if they pick him up. But I think the cost for a guy like OG might just be too much. And once again, I'm going to go back to it. I'm not giving up Quentin Grimes. And if I keep Quentin Grimes in the trade, I don't want to move him to the bench. OG Anunoby already almost makes $20 million. Grimes is going to be cost controlled for this year and 2 more seasons. Why not keep the young guy and build through him and let him be your 2 guard of the future? He has flashed so many special traits this season. I want to hold on to a guy like Grimes. If I can get OG without trading Grimes, I would think about it. But I don't want to move Grimes to the bench. I want to be the backcourt starter next to Brunson for a very long time. Another person mentioned by HoopsHype that the Knicks could be looking at is a guy like Mo Bamba. That guy Mo Bamba, the one-time New York native. And I don't hate this idea because he's a guy that can protect the rim. He's a guy that can stretch the floor on the offensive side of the court. And I think it would be beneficial to have a center that can knock down some threes and space the court out and let you play a little bit of 5-out offense, an offense that Julius Randle is successful in, and especially Jalen Brunson. This is what HoopsHype had to say about Mo Bamba. They went on to say there doesn't seem to be a big appetite out there for teams to give up first-round picks for centers right now unless it's from a team like the Knicks or Rockets who have extra firsts and are offering one of their worst ones. Well, I'm not totally against it because when you look at the stats, the guy's shooting 39% from downtown, and it's not like Isaiah Hartenstein that shot 30 for damn three-pointers last year. The guy's getting up 3 three-pointers a night, and he's shooting 39%. Could you imagine a lineup of Bamba, Randall, Barrett, Grimes, and Brunson? You're good on defense, and the court is spaced. It allows driving lanes for Barrett, driving lanes for Brunson, and it lets Randall eat up in the mid-court. It'd be a great lineup. I would love to see it, but you got to give some to get some. This is a trade idea that I cooked up. If you watch the show, you know I have not been all that impressed with a guy like Isaiah Hartenstein. And what about a trade of Bamba for Hartenstein and a 2023 Detroit first-round pick that the Knicks own, which is top 18 protected? Would you make this deal? Maybe you're like, yo, Marsh, I don't want to give up a first-round pick. Well, remember, the pick is top 18 protected in 2023 and 2024. It's top 13 protected in 2025, top 11 protected in 2026, and top 9 protected in 2027. Then in 2028, turns to 2 second-round picks. Who knows if that pick ever conveys? Let me know what you would do. Type A for accept, type D for decline. Sound off. Be loud in the comment section. One guy that I am absolutely interested in is a guy like Buddy Hield, one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and Clutch Points listed a trade that lands Hield in New York. And I think it's also big to remember that a report came out a couple of days ago that the New York Knicks talked with the Indiana Pacers about a deal that involved Obi Toppin. Unfortunate. I like Obi, but you know what? I don't know if it's best for his career and honestly for the Knicks to hold on to him, because Julius Randle is the power forward going forward for this team for quite some time, and I don't think Obi Toppin wants to come off the bench, and I don't know if you're going to get the most out of him in that position. So why not flip him for a guy that shoots 43% from downtown on 9 three-pointers a game? That's what the Knicks need off the bench. They need a sniper. They need a guy that can spread the court. Someone next to Brunson and Barrett and Randall that space the court and can be catch-and-shoot machines. That's what Buddy Hield is. And he gets you 5 rebounds. He can move the rock a little bit, 3 assists, and he's an efficient player. 46% from the field, 43% from downtown on 9 attempts. That is special, special shooting, ladies and gentlemen. You know what's not special shooting? What the Knicks do from the three-point line every single night. They shoot 34% from downtown, which is 25th in the National Basketball Association. This team needs more three-point shooting. Who's one of the best in the league? Buddy Hield. He's on the trade block. I would definitely talk to the Indiana Pacers, and it sounds like the New York Knicks already have. This is what Clutch Points put together. Not my trade idea. It says Clutch Points trade idea. So if you're mad at it, you don't have to yell at me. Yell in the comments at Clutch Points. Would you make this trade? Buddy Hield going to New York, and Obi Toppin and Derrick Rose going to Indiana. I love Derrick Rose. Going to go to the Hall of Fame. One of the best point guards of our generation. Not that guy anymore. You're really just trading Obi Toppin for Buddy Hield. I'd do it. No doubt about it. What about you? Type T for trade. Type P for pass. I'd miss Obi. But when you get one of those three-pointer shooters like that, it makes your team a whole of a lot better. I don't know if any of these trades are going to happen, but I do expect the Knicks to make a move. Leon Rose cannot afford to sit on his hands and just watch this season go by as the Knicks go back and forth from 500 to a couple games above. I think this team is in a spot to be a top 6 seed in the Eastern Conference, but I don't believe this is the lineup and the squad that will end the season. There's just too much of a logjam. Quickly needs minutes. McBride deserves some minutes. Reddish isn't playing. He needs some minutes. Fournier needs to get the hell up out of here with that $18 million salary. Obi's coming back. He's going to need some minutes. Hartenstein's going to get minutes. Sims is going to get minutes. You have a lot of guys that need minutes. I think the Knicks will consolidate. We showed you the draft picks earlier. I think a trade is coming sooner rather than later. But maybe it's not one of these guys that the Knicks trade for. What do you think? I want you, the real one, if you're still watching this late in the video, that means you're a real one, to name a player you want the Knicks to trade for. Maybe it is Lavine. Maybe it is Buddy. Maybe it is Mo. Maybe it's somebody else. Let me know down in the comment section. Make sure to give me a follow over on Twitter at @MarshallGreen_. I'm tweeting about the Knicks all day, every day. I love talking with you guys about the Knicks. It's been pretty damn fun. I think in the last 16 games, the Knicks are 11-5. It's good basketball being played. Jalen Brunson is that dude. What he did last night to Jeremy Sohan, that was his welcome to the NBA moment. Game 38-piece McNugget. Let's go Knicks. Give me a follow at @MarshallGreen_.